Everyone, please mute yourself. We'll begin our presentation.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
First of all, welcome everyone. Myself, Raghu Darhas. I'm former mechanical engineer, passed out in 2019. Uh, Basically, my career goal is to become a robotics engineer. So, let me introduce to Design Your Dream, like why we started this voluntary organization and what we are up to. So, everyone initially thought that it is a startup. It is a startup which is trying to train students or trying to train former mechanical engineers or engineers in real-time applications. Sorry, it is not true actually. It is a voluntary organization where anyone who is interested to teach or to learn to share their skills can join our community, and they can learn from each other free via Zoom or online sessions or YouTube classes or any other platform. You can share your skill set. So this is the main motive of our organization or motive of our institution. So uh, so in order to make this interactive, let me hear from chatbot. Like please be attentive and please respond in chat box. If you can't hear me or if you find any disturbances, please mention in chat box so that we can rectify them as early as possible and we can continue the session. So today's session will be going to be of 30 minutes. Uh, and last 10 minutes I'll unmute everyone so that they can ask their queries and questions. If you have any queries in between, you can just enter them in chat box also so that you'll get a last 10 minutes to discuss them. So what is this community? This community consists of all mechanical engineers, electrical, or every engineer who is pursuing mechanical engineering or engineering and who is seeking for jobs or who is into different industries where in senior level executives or representatives. Anyone can become a volunteer and anyone can share their skills. Like if I'm good at SolidWorks, then I can teach you, then I can share my skills with you in this community, so that in return, if someone, example Mr. Molly, who is good at Creo, he can share his skills, or whoever it may be, whatever he expertises in its particular field, he can share his skill set in this community for free. So this is a basic question: why one should join in these kind of groups? Like from our engineering onwards, we went on learning the things theoretically in textbooks, and we went to our CAD labs, design labs, but we never thought that like a reverse engineering, how a product can be developed from a raw to a prototype. We don't know the industrial knowledge, we don't know the expertise, how the things works and all. We are just like a bookworms, bookish knowledge is there. So whoever willing to join in this community, they'll be benefited in three ways. First thing, they'll get live sessions and live software demonstrations, and they'll get access to free softwares or any software. Whoever joins in Telegram group, they'll get access to softwares. And second thing, our customized notes, our customized products or customized things, we'll be sharing with you the practice material which will help you to learn in a real-time world through real-time applications. So these are the 2 points which will be get benefited. And third thing, we'll be conducting webinars like this every 15 days from the industrial expertise or senior level industries or senior level design engineers who is already into jobs, is earning good. So they'll come and take the webinar, they'll share their experience and they'll show you the path and how to reach their they reach their point of view, so that we'll be getting benefits in all in like everyone. So this is what we aim at, and we are planning to do this. Initially, I think there are only 6 participants. I'm happy because those who are serious and those who really wanted to learn from each other will take out his time to learn and to share their skills. So from now onwards, I'll ask Mr. Moli to continue the presentation, who is a former engineer and who is also who went on to many institutes and many training sessions by paying 30,000, 40,000 rupees. So he got some basic design engineer experience working in few startups, and he's also a freelancer. and he's also a YouTuber. You should check Molly's Mac Factor YouTube channel he hosts. So from now onwards, he'll be continuing the session.
Uh, so good evening, everyone. So already Raghu told that we are a part of a Design Your Dream program. Each Design Your Dreams, teach one program. This is a prime launch. What is the prime launch means? See, we are going to introduce basics of all softwares which you are interested to learn. So after learning these basics, you will be capable of you will be capable of doing advanced tools and advanced options uh, from the uh, from the source you would like to choose. So if you get touch in with these options, then you can explore many things. So the basic problem what we face is we don't have any um, like any source to uh, we don't have any source to learn this. So we as a team, we got a talk so that to provide a source for all these young engineers. And this program is volunteered. So everyone can join, everyone can teach, everyone can share their experience as very different from the softwares we are available in the market. So see here, design your dream. Dream transforms into thoughts and thoughts into action. This is an valuable opportunity. So please make use of this opportunity uh, and get access to different connections. See, the connections are very important. So access many more connections and make use of your friends and make them to join and share them. Make them to share their experiences. So Raghu, next slide. So, as a mechanical student, one should have a valid stuff to showcase themselves as an engineer. So, being studying mechanical engineer is not a source to become a design engineer or a mechanical engineer completely. One should have a solid stuff. Solid knowledge with them regarding subject knowledge or the tool knowledge or the basic project management skills. Everything should be done. So in this program, we'll let you teach first the tool knowledge and the subject knowledge. Then the project management skill knowledge is we will plan definitely. uh, there are some project management tools like PLM and so many sources out there. We'll get into it and we will just explore it. See, this platform is just to explore everything. And you know there is another person, Kishore. He's an expert in 3D printing. You can explore the 3D printing from him. So this is a source. So encourage these type of platforms. So what an engineer can do is real life problems are the major considerations we solve. Now, being a mechanical engineer, one have various ideal perspectives to deal with it. There are many segments and fields that a mechanical engineer can handle. So we look into the opportunities what we have. Okay. So next slide. So these are the opportunities we generally see. Uh, Mechanical engineer can be a thermal engineer. So many people know thermal, HVAC, MEP engineers, and inspector in welding, NDT inspector, design engineer, crash analysis, site engineer, project manager. There are many CEOs from mechanical engineers, and many of them are regularly becoming entrepreneurs. So we start encouraging entrepreneurs from now. So Raghu is also an entrepreneur. He started future prop technologies we will discuss later. So we want everyone to encourage this type of entrepreneurs. So say, so what they lack the skills, they should able to they should able to get it from a source, from a mentor or guide, and they should solve, and they should explore. It should pass on. So piping and gas engineer, fluid analysis, robotics engineer, food processing managers, whatnot, many more. So we'll discuss step by step. And I want to introduce in this program, so we have a different automotive parts, right? So every day, after this, I mean, every day there is a Zoom class, right? After every Zoom class we will discuss each and every automotive parts. So why can't we discuss this and we can explore it? So I will talk with our team and we'll discuss it later. So next slide. So coming to the parametric model. See, parametric is a term used to describe a dimension's ability to change the shape of model geometry as soon as the dimension value is modified. Parametric models use future-based solid and surface modeling design tools to manipulate the system attributes. The parametric modeling is something like controlling will be within the parameters. You will see it, I mean, you will see it in Creo. See, the parameters are particularly designed. You can't go beyond it. Coming to non-parametric modeling, I mean, I think you didn't understand it. I will see it in, I will show it in the next class. See, the non-parametric models. I mean, we do this in AutoCAD or Fusion 360. We have some solid standard softwares, high-edge softwares like CATIA, NX, and Creo. We see the parametric modeling in that. So I will create a video on parametric modeling and I will post it so that you can explore it. So these dumb models can be modified, but they don't have an additional constraints and relationships to allow the update to affect other design elements. This is the non-parametric modeling. So next slide. Will you take it, Raghu?
Yeah, I'll continue. So basically, what our motive in this session is to get to the base cream layer of all the designing softwares which are available in the market, like whether it be CAD, computer engineering, or drafting, or it may be manufacturing, so that you'll get an overview. What are the different types of courses or sources available in the market from which you can get benefited, and which are in trending, and which will get you the best package in the society, which will get you the best packages, because most of the engineers nowadays, like my friends and many other, are shifting towards the software departments into C or Infosys or into another software companies, because the lack of main availability. They don't know what can be done, what can be learned, and what can how much packages they'll get us in future. Everyone will think in a short term way, like if I get a job in Infosys or something in a software company, I'll get 25,000, 30,000 of package. But if you think in that way, then you can never be a real engineer or mechanical engineer, because initially the pay scale for mechanical engineers might be less, somewhere around 15 to 18,000. But just think once, you are getting paid less because we have been trained in theoretical way. We don't know how to use the designing softwares or any tools in a practical way. If you expertise yourself in a short span of time, to showcase your skills and expertise, to showcase your skills, then definitely you can get good packages of 15 to 25,000 between at starting also. But if you get into 3 years of experience or minimum 3 years of experience as a design engineer, then you'll get like uh, 18, 15, 18, 20 lakhs per annum packages depending on your experience. Coming to the software field, as you get more and more experience, the packages and chance of losing job will increase. But whereas in mechanical, like in departments, so as your experience increases, then your pay scale will get increases day by day. So I'll get to the brief points of parametric and non-parametric once again, and I'll cover all the types of softwares available and why one should learn them. So basically, parametric modeling is quite simple. It depends. It is a type of designing which will consider parameters. So, for example, we are designing a cube in any solid software. So let's say 100 by 100 by 100 are the dimensions of the cube. So what happens is, if you change the dimension of one side, automatically the image or the visualization and the other two length, breadth, and height will change automatically in a parametric modeling, whereas in non-parametric modeling and other type of modelings, so this is not possible. Like if you import a file from CATIA to SolidWorks, you can view and you can modify it, but you cannot change those parameters which are predefined initially. These are the two types of modelings in which industries and everything, every mechanical field will run on these two modeling types. So in architecture, in machine tooling and prototyping, we'll use parametric modeling. In 3D printing also we'll use parametric modeling. Whereas in industrial design and concept designs, we'll use non-parametric modeling. Why? Because when we develop a product, we may have to iterate them 100 times or more to get a particular complete product. So in order to change those dimensions, we can't go for parametric modeling, because if we change one dimension in parametric, everything automatically, all the other parameters will get changed. So most of the industries will go for non-parametric modeling in R&D phase. Like R&D phase, they'll go for non-parametric modeling. So like, what is CAD? Computer aided designing. This is a fancy term which we have been reading from our ages, like from ages we have been reading. Can you see my screen? Please
Yes,
type
yes.
as if you can see my screen, please type as. So okay, okay, everyone can see it. So CAD, CAD softwares have been listening to this term from ages. As a design engineer, what is computer-aided designing? It clearly defines that it is a basic tools to design each and every component. So like, for example, whenever a new product is designed, there is a lot of thought process that goes into it. The shape of the object, the material type, and the critical parameters, what stress it can handle, what are the dimensions it can handle, and everything. It should be well thought, and it of the object to be like to launch it into successful market, we need to consider hundreds of parameters. So before the existence of these software, we used to do like drawing and all, but now these softwares have been very useful for engineers. But in my point of view, anyone, whoever can read and write can become a CAD engineer. Like that's no, there is no need to be a mechanical engineer. If we train someone in SolidWorks for 1 month, he can start using those tools, and he will get the designs parameters, and he'll simply make the design in 15-inch screen to share. That's it. So but what is the use of mechanical engineer? So everyone will apply for a job as a CAD engineer or a software engineer. Of course, then you have to accept the low pay, because a CAD software can be learned by anyone. Anyone means literally anyone. Those who can read and write can learn these softwares and can get a job in the industry. But but what differentiates between an engineer and a designer? It makes a lot of difference. So everyone should strive to be a design engineer, not a designer or not a CAD, not a draftsman and all. So what are the popular softwares which are available in the market right now? PTC Creo. I think everyone might have heard about all these softwares. If you have completed your graduation, PTC Creo, SolidWorks, NX12, Fusion 360, CATIA, V5, Inventor, and AutoCAD. Each software have different applications. Each software is used for different types of modeling, and each has its unique abilities. So we are not discussing these particular specifications and their applications in this presentation. In the coming presentations, you'll get a clear-cut picture of PTC Creo. So why is used, and where it is used, and how it can be used to define a particular product. You'll get the complete outline in the next sessions. So coming to computer aided engineering. So if you think you are a mechanical engineer, then you should be able to learn these computer aided engineering tools and techniques. This is what differentiates between a normal draftsman, normal CAD engineer to a real mechanical engineer. So in this, like in computer aided engineering process, typically are concerned about. Engineers are like, whenever the term engineer comes into your mind, as a mechanical, we are concerned about parameters of many different parameters like temperature, pressure, shear forces, stress, strain, and all, and lot of parameters, ductility, permeability, everything will consider all these. The CAE software, all these terms we should consider when you go for computer aided engineering. This is what makes you a real engineer. So CAE software uses mathematics and physics, including finite element analysis, kinematics, CFD, that is computational fluid dynamics, multi-body dynamics, etc. All these factors, like for example, I'm developing a cube, a Rubik's cube or a puzzle cube. I'll design it in a CAD software using SolidWorks or anything that can be done by anyone. But what makes it to scale in the market, what makes it to be available in the market, what leads it into a production phase is CAE, that is computer aided engineering, and these tools. So to optimize the product design, CAE takes CAD a notch above to simulate. It can validate, it can optimize the product and objects. For example, I'm designing, like, let's say I'm designing a wheel, a car wheel. So I can simulate it with real-time environment. I can simulate and like in fluid dynamics, in CFD. I can simulate every parameter which is available in real time in a software to get it done 90% for the production phase, so that the production phase will become easy. So CAE software is an important source of information that helps the design team in decision making. So out of these things, the most popular softwares which are used in present industries are ANSYS. I hope many have heard about ANSYS in your colleges, but ANSYS, more than ANSYS in other countries, will use Abacus, which is an optimization software. In the sense, after designing and simulating, it will optimize the product based on high and low values, so that we can minimize the materials. We'll discuss about these softwares in clear when going for one-on-one. And next thing is Adams. Adams is the most widely used software for multi-body simulation and motion analysis. Uh, Mostly used in robotics. So next, so CAM. So like after designing and optimization, we have to go for production. That is what will give you the final product and final output. So in computer aided manufacturing, we are having many types of softwares. And of course, you can get high paid, and if you settle as a CAE, CAM engineer, then definitely you'll get a high package in the beginning also, like a software engineer. So what is CAM? It is a suite of softwares that helps streamline a production in a manufacturing plant. So it is a subsequent of it comes after CAD and CAE process. After completing these two processes, a product enters into CAM. That is which is used to control the various machining processes to give it to give a product a final shape. So one of the most important aspects of CAD or CAM or CA is reduce design iteration process and documentation that helps the future versions or even further similar products. Suppose I'm developing a version one, a bike, a car, then I can simulate them. I can save all the data of the design, optimization, and machining and all those steps in a version one, and it can help the future versions to develop or similar products. And all the types of softwares will give you many types of different types of output sources, so that we can communicate with the real world. We'll be discussing them in future. So out of all these things, mostly industries will use Mastercam software, which is a manufacturing software. From this software, you can control multiple CNCs in a workshop, like 10 CNCs or 20 CNCs, depending on the process you can control using this software. If you learn this software, then it will be benefit in growing a career. So in my view, if you go on learning, you should, as a mechanical engineer, everyone should know one designing software, one engineering software, that is analysis software, And manufacturing, if you learn or not, it doesn't make any big difference. If you learn it, it will be useful. So this is till 20th century. Like 20th century, we have been using those three types of softwares and those three types of parameters. But entering into now, at present, we got many different tools, and every interview or every job or every industry is expecting these basics from a mechanical engineer too. So out of all these things, first comes the MATLAB. So MATLAB is nothing but it's just a matrix laboratory or mathematics laboratory. It's very simple. It is very easy to learn, as you do maths in maths or solids or strength of materials or everything. Every problem you solve in notes, we can solve each and every problem using MATLAB. So it is used completely for numerical computation environment. So you can use it anywhere between machine automation to algorithm design. You can deploy it on server side to automate answers in web-based queries. This is technically little you can't do. There is nothing you can do everything using a MATLAB. So for example, I'll say why we should use MATLAB. Like, it will help you in control systems, mechanical vibration. These are the subjects theoretically we have learned in engineering, but all those problems you can simulate in MATLAB. Mechanical vibrations or engineering mechanics, circuit, statics, dynamics, and numerical methods. Many things you can do in MATLAB. For example, let us take design one cantilever beam in SolidWorks, and then I imported it into ANSYS to perform structural analysis. And I performed it, and it's done. ANSYS provides all predefined tools, all predefined formulas for computing and analysis to do analysis on a particular product. But coming to now, in present scenarios, you need to compute your own algorithms. You need to compute your own simulation processes on your particular product. Suppose if you want to design your own product, then you'll design, you in order to analyze, you may not find every tool in ANSYS. So here comes the MATLAB and Python, or these three programming languages are mostly used all around the world for mechanical engineers. So by using this, you can compute your own algorithm. For example, let us say I want to calculate a deflection in a cantilever beam. So what I'll do is, from textbooks, I'll compute my own algorithm using MATLAB or Python, and I'll import them. I'll add them to ANSYS or Abacus or Adams. From there, I can simulate it. I can simulate them hundreds of times using my own algorithm. I'm not using any predefined algorithms or any predefined tools. I'm using my own algorithms to simulate that particular product and particular constrained environment. So in these ways, you have to learn. If anyone is planning to go for masters, or if you want to be very good, like a very good design engineer in future, then I'll recommend you to learn each and every tool on from past 4 slides. I'll recommend you to learn one software from each slide. For example, let's say in CAD, you can choose anything depending on the industry, depending on your career. You can choose any one software and learn. Like, I learned SolidWorks, and I'm learning ANSYS, Abacus, and Adams to just know the basics. And computer aided manufacturing. Those who want to settle in manufacturing industries or works, you can learn any one thing. And if you want to go for research or master's or job, you should learn MATLAB or Python or R. R is a statistic programming language. Out of all these three, R is taking major contribution now in the mechanical field for analysis and optimization. So these are the particular things you should learn, and we try our best to discuss every software. Like, we are not experts in any of the field, any of the software. We'll share whatever we learn, whatever we have learned from using online sources, offline sources, or from our mentors. So we'll share it in the community. So in the same way, you can share your expertise and you can share your skills. So now I request Molly to continue.
Okay. So thank you, Raghu. You have explained it very nice. I think, see, I also taught you about the analysis and CAM softwares much. So this is all we can learn from the community. As a part of community, we can learn everything. See, everyone has their own experience and the skills. So sharing should be uh, common, and I encourage this type of sharings. So the additional requirements as a design engineer, tool is a main part. As a, tool is the mandatory. So in addition to that, we need some additional skills. And see, in addition to the some technical stuff for project management tools are necessary. అది ఇందాకే చెప్పేసాను. So the next coming to the main source and main topic is GD&T, geometric dimensioning and tolerance. First of all, design చేయాలి అంటే డ్రాయింగ్ రీడింగ్స్ అర్థం కావాలి. డ్రాయింగ్ రీడింగ్స్ అంటే మనకి ఫస్ట్ యాంగిల్ ప్రొజెక్షన్, థర్డ్ యాంగిల్ ప్రొజెక్షన్ ఉన్నాయి. సో వాటి వ్యూస్, సెక్షన్ వ్యూస్, సో దెర్ ఇస్ సో మచ్ ఆఫ్ స్టఫ్. అది అర్థమైన తర్వాత వాటికి టోలరెన్సెస్ ఇవ్వాలి. సో ఎవ్రీ వన్ నో టోలరెన్సెస్ ఎందుకు ఇస్తాం అనేది. సో ఎవ్రీ ప్రోడక్ట్ వి డిజైన్ సేమ్ ఐడియల్ పొజిషన్లో ఉండదు. సపోజ్ ఒక 3 mm ఒక షాఫ్ట్ చేసామంటే అది, అదే ఒక 5 mm ఒక షాఫ్ట్ చేసామంటే అది 5 mm ఉండదు. సి ఇట్ వేరీస్ అనమాట. సో ద టోలరెన్స్ షుడ్ బి గివెన్. అండర్ దట్ టోలరెన్స్ అప్పుడైతేనే క్వాలిటీ చెక్లో అది వెళ్తుంది అనమాట. సి టోలరెన్స్ ఇవ్వకపోతే మనకి ఎన్ నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్ అనేది వేస్ట్ అయిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. సో టోలరెన్స్ ఈస్ ఎ డీప్ గుడ్ టాపిక్. విల్ ఆల్సో డిస్కస్ దిస్ GD&T. సో ఇన్ అడిషన్ టు దట్ GD&T knowledge కూడా ఉండాలి, as well as um, all these process steps in order to manufacture product. Under the principle of no product is unique, we take some tolerance values in order to achieve target of production. There is, as I said, no, there is many such stuff to learn. We just need a good force and good mentors to and good team to explore on this. So it will definitely explore all these things. So let's build and let's contribute to this program. So next slide, Raghu. Raghu. So the basic syllabus for this all softwares we are offering is 2D sketching, part modeling, drafting, assembly, advanced part tools. So we'll all provide basic modules on it. So you will get it. Okay. Next slide. So the future sources we are going to connect and learn is surface design, keyshot rendering, fixture design, sheet metal design, GD&T applications, body in white, and cabin in white. ANSYS, ANSYS crash analysis, key assembly projects. We have a Caterpillar undercarriage project. We will explore it definitely. మీరు అన్ని టూల్స్ నేర్చుకొని త్వరగా పార్టిసిపేట్ చేస్తే విల్ గివ్ దట్ అసెంబ్లీ. సో సూపర్ ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ యానిమేషన్స్, డిఎంయూ కైనమాటిక్స్ అనేది కిటియాలో వస్తుంది. సి ఇందాక రఘు చెప్పాడు కదా, కంప్యూటర్ ఎయిడెడ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్, కంప్యూటర్ ఎయిడెడ్ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ కూడా ఇంటిగ్రేట్ చేసి మనం నేర్చుకోగలిగితే ఇట్స్ సూపర్ అడ్వాన్స్డ్ అనమాట. సో వాటిలో బేసిక్ సర్ఫేస్ డిజైన్, కీషాట్ ట్రెండింగ్ అనేది చాలా బాగుంటుంది. యూ కెన్ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ మెనీ టూల్స్, అంటే చాలా బాగుంటుంది. విల్ సీ ఇట్. నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్. As a team, we can learn, air, and grow. And so here are some key points to discuss with you. As of now, we are very few. We need more collaborations to do our best. So our prime launch program is we are offering SolidWorks and Creo. So choose one. 15 days term ఉంటుంది. Google Zoom or Google Meet ద్వారా ఇంటరాక్షన్ ఉంటుంది. సో we will discuss everything. టెలిగ్రామ్ గ్రూప్లో యాడ్ అయితే మీకు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ పాస్ ఆన్ అవుతుంది. సో విల్ డైలీ కనెక్ట్ అండ్ ఎప్పుడైతే సెషన్స్ ఉంటాయో అప్పుడు సెషన్స్ జాయిన్ అవ్వచ్చు. అండ్ దేర్ ఆర్ అసైన్మెంట్స్ అండ్ క్విజెస్ ఉంటుంది. డైనమిక్ రెస్పాన్స్ ఇస్ ఇంక్రీజ్, అంటే మీరు ఎంత డైనమిక్ ఉంటారో మేము కూడా అంత డైనమిక్గా మీకు ప్రాసెస్ చెప్పగలం. సో బీ encouraging and do practice. So please register yourself and connect with us. Okay, next slide. So
yeah, this is it. We have already created a Telegram group. Why one should join Telegram group is we'll forward the assignments, quizzes, and real-time projects and real-time assignments in Telegram group. And many don't know how to download the Creo or any other softwares from online because they are paid softwares, which will cost you thousands. And if you want to learn SolidWorks or any other software in the present market, in Corona market, it will charge you around 6,500 or something. So no need to pay that much fees and to learn the basics. They'll teach you the basics, but here we try to approach in a different way, and we encourage like group communication. Like you can share your own things, you can share your projects, and mostly best part is we are trying to associate this organization with different industries and startups, so that whoever learns through this platform, and whoever wants to explore real-time designs, they'll get projects from them. You can act as a freelancer, you can finish the projects, and you can earn from you can get earnings from this organization also. So this is it. I hope you had a good time. So please unmute yourself to share your views and suggestions and anything, whatever it may be. So initially, I have already started a poll in Telegram. If you are in Telegram, you can just poll it. So we'll reschedule the required software. So, and one more thing, this is not only for mechanical engineers. Those who want to explore another departments also can join. We are trying to find mentors in electronics and computer science also, so that they'll teach the machine learning, artificial intelligence, or whatever the course in Boom. So now I'll request everyone to unmute and you can speak.
Yeah, hi Raghu and team. Thanks for sharing all these things. Because we are unaware of truly mechanical things, this will help in our career building. Thanks for all these, and
Yeah,
it's a great initiative with everyone can be design their career, and it will be a good thing.
yeah, like you'll find your mentor, and because
Yeah.
everyone will have a dream figure, or like I want to be a design engineer in particular position to earn 20 lakhs per annum, someone. So we'll try to find a mentor who is already in that position, who is earning that much amount being a mechanical engineer. So if we get guidance from them, definitely we can reach that particular point. So next.
Yeah, exactly. Because of lack of guidance only, every mechanical engineer is lying down.
Yeah.
And this helps. This type of guidance and this type of mentorship will help. Definitely helps. Thanks for that.
Next.
Yeah, hi, this is Kishore. Yeah, so Raghu, I found this presentation very good. Like the connection between CAD, CAE, and CAM, all the softwares that are integrated with it. The presentation looks very, informative.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Okay. Like you can share your projects or you can share your views in Telegram. Okay. Next, anyone like to speak or share their views in chat box or in discussion? And please leave your feedback in Telegram so that we'll try to improve in next sessions also. And anyone who we heard in this session, they can host the meeting too. We are ready to listen. We are ready to learn.
So everyone, please talk one word about this, please. Raghu, open unmute చేయి అందరిని.
They can unmute themselves.
Okay. Hello, Philip.
Okay, fine.
Hi,
Hello,
Mauli.
Raghu.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue.
So yeah, are you going to schedule one-on-ones and trainings for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, bro. మీకు 1-on-1 కావాలన్నా పర్లేదు, గ్రూప్గా అయినా
Can
పర్లేదు.
you?
Yeah, it will be a group. If it is a group one, it would be good because it will save your time.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, fine. Like we'll plan accordingly. So I request everyone to be to join Telegram group so that we can take it forward as soon as possible.
Yeah, sure, Raghu.
Okay, Dilip, please express your view about this program and how you feel this. Is it good?
Yeah, I felt great actually. I lost where I'm going. My path is different now, and because of the explanation of Raghu, I realized what I left actually. So the explanation is excellent. There is nothing to point out. It's very good actually, and yourself too. You have given a good thing.
Okay.
Yep, thanks. That's it.
Yeah. So Dilip, do you have any previous experience with these softwares?
I don't have experience on these softwares, but I do have a hands-on experience on a Tekla software where I have placed in campus placement, and it's an drafting based thing. We just worked as a draftsman, not into the design.
Yeah, like
Yeah, okay.
Tekla is most popular software amongst civil engineers
Yeah,
actually. They got that
yeah,
experience
Yes.
too
exactly.
to design steel structures and large monument constructions, mostly used in Saudi Arabia. When Burj Khalifa and all those things, well designed
Yeah,
in
Yeah.
Tekla actually.
exactly. Yeah, it also uh, it's booming in India now because every big constructions and these things are using Tekla software these days.
Okay. Great. So Vijay and Rebel Fanik,
Uh,
anything?
Actually, they said it is very good initiative and chat box. Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
No,
Okay,
if they talk,
we encourage everyone to talk so that you can share your views, you can ask your doubts, you can share your knowledge, even it may be in any language or అది తప్పైనా పర్లేదు ఎలా అయినా సరే.
Yeah,
Hi
exactly.
guys,
Yeah, Vijay.
hi.
Hi, Vijay.
hi. This is Vijay. Actually, I learned a lot because I don't know the. Only I know some of the softwares. Today I know more softwares
Yeah, okay.
like design softwares. So and the presentation is very well. What I expect and what you it's more than that.
Okay, thank you. Like we'll see you soon in future upcoming classes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining the meeting. Like those who are serious about learning will join. So actually we got more registrations in Google Forms and all, but unfortunately those who haven't registered in forms, they have joined the meeting. So those who are serious, even one person can join and they can learn from each other. So these things will continue, sessions will continue every day on depending on softwares, and every week we'll try to get one mentor from particular industry so that they'll share their experience, they'll share their journey and how to reach their particular point in their life. So you'll be get benefits. We'll try to help each other in a better way.
Yeah, bro. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
that.
Raghu.
joining.
Thank you.
I'm ending the meeting now. If you have any doubts, please go and post it in Telegram. Thank you so much.
Sure. Bye.
Bye bye.
Excellent initiative. Bye.